very short right hand. And I'm trying to figure out, like, how did it put him to sleep like that? As you can see, 1 minute, 45 seconds left in round number 12. Conlan had went down in the previous round. Didn't really seem hurt. Now, look, he's out. I'm going to play it in real time. But he's gone. He's gone. He wasn't with us no more. Give you a little bit of context. Look. Crazy. I'm TstreeT Controversy with Fight View 360. I've been here since about 1 p.m. or so, watching the Lee Wood versus Mick Conlan card for the WBA world title at 126 pounds. I'm TstreeT Controversy with Fight View 360 and the WBC app powered by the Vive Network. Take a time out, like the video, subscribe. We're going to talk some boxing. So, Mick Conlan, top-ranked fighter, came into this fight undefeated at 16-0. He's now 16-1 with 8 KOs. A few months ago, forgot, actually maybe been a little longer ago, Matchroom, Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing won the purse bid for the rights to promote and broadcast a fight. Mick Conlan, a top-ranked barbarian fighter. Top Rank had bid something like 1.2 million. Matchroom 1.5 million. The fight ended up on the zone. So Mick Conlan, for the most part, was winning the fight. And what I want to know, or what I want to see, is the scorecards before the stoppage. Now, what makes this one of the fights of the year is the comeback story. And you had Carl Froch, who was actually doing commentary, and he was kind of dreadful, I do admit, because, you know, he can come off as a little bit smug, even though he's one of my favorite fighters of all time. No bullshit. But similar to what happened with the Jermaine Taylor fight, you know, like where it just was a crazy, you know, knockout that pretty much came out of nowhere. So now the question is, and we did get a chance to look at the post-fight interview from Mick Conlan, from Lee Wood, and we're going to talk about it. Let me zoom in on the rankings here so I can pretty much break down, you know, what's next, because I don't see a rematch happening anytime soon, you know. And Mick Conlan, that's the type of knockout that's going to have you questioning, you know, like why you even got into the business. So here we are. Mark Magsayo defeated longtime champion Gary Russell. Mark Magsayo is supposed to be fighting Ray Vargas soon. Gary Russell, who knows what he's going to do? I'm guessing he's going to move up in weight. Leo Santa Cruz has not defended this belt since 2019. I believe it was February 2019. We are now March to God knows what's the date. Oh, geez. March the 12th. And he has not defended that WBA Super World title. He should be stripped. Lee Wood should be elevated. Let's see here. Where's it at? Yeah. In a bullshit fight, too, against Rafael Rivera. I believe he was a sparring partner. February 2019. So he should be stripped of that. You have Kiko Martinez, which is crazy to say in 2022. He is a champion. He's taking on Josh Warrington March the 26th. We're going to be covering that card. Mauricio Lara just got, of course, a big-time knockout last week on the zone. Emmanuel Navarrete, the WBO champion, we don't know what he's going to do next, but his number one guys, you know, Isaac Dogbay, he would beat him. Abraham Nova's right there, but he would beat him too. So, in reality, we could see Lee Wood, if the WBA strips Leo Santa Cruz or he just gives up the belt, we could see Lee Wood versus the winner of Kiko Martinez and Josh Warrington. That makes perfect sense. In the case of Kiko Martinez, Josh Warrington already beat him once. So it's pretty safe to say that, you know, Josh Warrington is the favorite. And then you can possibly work on a unification between all those three and Emmanuel Navarrete, depending on what he's going to do. You see what I'm saying? Mark Magsayo over with PBC. I don't even want to get into it. But yo, this was a brutal knockout. And you know, I was thinking like, damn, how did that one punch, just because all of a sudden he takes the punch and he just, you know, like shuts down. Look, he just shut down. Like that one punch turned his lights off. So it's going to come around And he walked. You can't see it from this angle, but you can. He must have walked right into it, right on the temple. Right on the temple. And look, he ate it. Well, he didn't eat it. He got, look, and whatever it, boom. And then look, he's already gone. So so he takes the punch here. And then after this, he's gone. Look, he's gone. And that's going to be my thumbnail. I hope he's all right. There is reports that he is in the back and he is coherent and he is, talking and everything. So that's good, because hitting the back of your head on the outside of that ring, this ain't WWE. They don't have any, like padding out there and shit. Oh, hold on. Let's listen to the post-fight interview from Lee Wood. Not really, they were being respectful, not really talking about what's next, but still take your time out, like the video, subscribe, and TstreeT Controversy with Fight View 360.
To just try and just get his jab going. He never even tried to establish his jab. He stood there upright with his chin in the air, pulling away from his shots, and Conlan was brilliant. Conlan really, really performed like a champion and like a future world champion. And he was almost, everything that happened there, I thought he was going to be crowned world champion tonight until the mad finish. Let me just take it over to you.
Well, look, we'll do more analysis shortly, but why don't we hear from Lee Wood? He's retained his title, and he's speaking ringside to Adi Oladipo now.
He certainly is. Lee, wow. Look, before we start, our thoughts are clear with Michael Conlan.
I'm trying to find the scorecards.
Fingers crossed he's okay. I know the medical staff are looking at him backstage, and I'm sure they're going to do a fantastic job. We've seen some fights in the zone, Lee. I've been watching boxing and working in boxing for many years. I haven't seen anything like that, the way in which that fight played out, the way in which it ended. Sum it up for us if you can.
I just want to say thank you to all the fans, all the Irish, and all the Irish travelling fans. And first of all, I just want to say, I hope Michael's all right, I can't really celebrate yet until I know he's all right. So I'm just thoughts of him in a minute.
Lee, I want to go back, if we can, to that first round when he put you down. Right at the end of the first round, it seemed to really cause problems for you in the second and third. You got your legs back under you in the fourth, but you're shipping shots right, weren't you? That left hand from Michael Conlan was landing, but the way in which you gutted that out and came back and got stronger and stronger. Did you feel him getting weaker down the stretch?
He put a lot in early, but he's so tough. I've hit him with everything, he's so tough. But as you know, this set produces a lot of fighters that are good over the distance, and we'll carry it right to the last bell.
Carl Froch in commentary was saying, look, you just got to go for it. You got to go for it in that 11th round, the 12th round. He went down in the 11th. Some ringside were saying it was a slip. Obviously, it was scored as a knockdown. Did you think it was a knockdown?
Yeah, I think I buzzed him, but like I said, I need to watch it back, and I'm just thinking about Mick at the minute. I can't get him off my brain, It was a bad knockout, so I just want to see if he's all right.
Yeah, we'll double check and confirm that. Eddie, what a fight, what a performance again, because the way in which it ended, almost taking away the performance from him, but this man put in a gutsy performance.
Yeah, you know what, Eddie, we should be celebrating one of the greatest comebacks I've seen in a ring. But of course, all we're doing is praying for Michael Conlan. It was right above us. He was, he took him out, he fell through the ropes, the fight was over. And it was just the most brave, courageous fight back from Lee Wood. He got taken out in the first round. He couldn't find his legs for 4 or 5 rounds. I thought it was a masterclass from Michael Conlan through the middle stages and even the back stages of the fight. Lee come on in the 11th. And if I'm honest, coming out for the 12th round, I couldn't really see a way that he could turn that fight around. To win that fight by knockout is one of the best comebacks in a fight. And of course, our thoughts are with Michael Conlan, but this man as well showed so much heart tonight. You cannot believe what he went in there, what went through. He never gave up. Not with 1 minute, 32 seconds to go in the fight. He never gave up. He never stopped believing. And Michael Conlan, he boxed a masterclass performance tonight. He was ahead going into the last rounds. Love to see the scorecards, but 10-8 round in 11 maybe, but he was winning the fight for me, Michael Conlan. Lee Wood had to knock Michael Conlan out in the 12th round to remain world champion, and he did it. But like I said, we'd love to celebrate, but all we can think about is Michael Conlan. Everyone's thoughts with him right now are with him, and we wish him God bless.
We certainly do. Eddie, just before we wrap up, that's 2 big wins now, back-to-back. For a man that many people wrote off after the Jazza Dickens loss, beat Zhu Can at Fight Camp, now beat Michael Conlan here. I mean, are we going to get those Navarrete fights? Maybe Leo Santa Cruz, Mark Messiah?
City ground next. He said it. Is that not that current low enough? City ground next.
Yeah, I mean, look, to be honest, you know, we want to go back to the change room and make sure Michael's all right. That's all we really care about at the moment. We'll celebrate when the time is right, but you've got a huge featherweight world championship fight coming up in 2 weeks between Josh Warrington and Kiko Martinez. The winner of that fight in a big unification fight, Leo Santa Cruz, Navarrete. You know, I said to Lee Wood tonight on the ring walk, I said, this is it, this is your moment, but it's just the beginning. But he left it to the last 90 seconds to change his life again tonight. And I want to thank everyone from Ireland, everyone from Nottingham. It was the most incredible atmosphere in here tonight. It shows you how great this sport is, but also how dangerous this sport is, and how much these warriors deserve our utmost respect. So congratulations, Lee Wood. Our thoughts with Michael Conlan. We'll talk about the future when the time is right.
We certainly will. Lee, look, congratulations.
So yeah, forgot to mention, he is Leo Santa Cruz's mandatory. The WBA has been consolidating their belts. It's been a bit of a bumpy road, but by the end of next year or so, given the way things are going, I'm going to say definitely by the end of next year, we're going to have we're supposed to have one WBA champion in each division. So I don't want to go back in circles and talk over the same thing, but I think a logical fight is, I'm pretty sure Eddie Hearn, and don't be surprised if you start seeing interviews, he's going to try to push for the WBA to strip Leo Santa Cruz, or for Leo Santa Cruz to drop the belt. Now, Leo Santa Cruz and Lee Wood could go to a WBA purse bid. You know, who knows? The scorecards are 105. Conlan was ahead on all three, 105, 102, 104, 103, and 104, 103. So, man, what a knockout. Put dude out, turned his lights out. Getting up out of here. Rare Saturday night I get off from combat sports. So I'm going to do some things around the house, work on my website. Thank you for watching the TstreeT Controversy with 5v360. Oh yeah, and please like the video because that does help us. Thank you.